Yes, we are in the great flow, but the power was gone suddenly. Then what should I do, guys? That's not in my hands, right? But there was a great flow that power was gone. Okay, but let me go here. We build it up to the search bar, right? Let me go back here. Okay, we built this search bar. Mm, okay, let me delete this. I've just been created. Let me remove this contact. Yes, let me remove this, guys. Okay. And is there anything else? No, nothing, guys. Okay. See, just give me a second, guys. I forgot about to connect this. Yeah, now it's okay. Okay, now see, guys, we built a search bar functionality, right? Now, what's our next concept? The next concept is the most important concept inside our React, guys. That is a React router DOM. So, why we need the React router DOM, guys? So, basically, inside the HTML, CSS, what we done, guys. First of all, I will tell you one amazing cool thing. See, so if you go to this wiki, if you go inside this wiki, guys, see currently it's a swiggy.com. If it is a swiggy.com, the home page of Swiggy is available. This is a home page. The home page of Swiggy is available, right? Let me take my pen. So let me write it over here. See, let's write swiggy.com. You are seeing that is a swiggy.com, but beside this swiggy.com, one slash is also available, guys. Okay, but you cannot able to see that. But internally, one slash is also available beside the swiggy.com. If it is a swiggy.com, then what we are getting? We are getting a home page, right? We are getting a home page. Okay. Suppose if the URL changes to something like this, something means if this URL swiggy.com changes to see, if you go inside this, currently I'm clicking on the search bar. If I click on the search bar, what is happening? Swiggy.com/search, guys. Okay. That means if we are in this path, swiggy.com/search, if we are in this path, then it is getting the search bar page, right? Got it? So if we are on this swiggy.com slash SERCH search, we are getting the search text, right? It's a search page. Search page. It is like if the path is changing, see, if I click on this offers, see, now we are getting, instead of search, we are getting the offers near me. Suppose if I go back, if I click on this cart, what is we are getting? We are getting the checkout, guys. Okay. That means, you know that now bar, see, if you go and see this, what is happening, guys? Based on the path, our page is changing, right? Page content is changing, right? So this is what we call as React router DOM. Okay, routes, these are the routes, such route, and then offers route, and then cart route. So based on the route, it is showing the content, right? Got it? So that is the React router DOM. In simple words, guys, you know about the anchor tag inside the HTML, right? Suppose if you want to move from one page to another page, then what we need to do? So we are going to create one anchor tag. Inside the anchor tag, we are going to add the index.html, about.html, contact.html. You are going to add the type of HTML links, right? If you click on that, then you are going to move for the next page, right? So that is the same thing here also, but this is something different, guys. Okay, it is such an awesome thing. Seriously, I really love the React router DOM. Inside the React, I love one concept more and more. That is a React router DOM, guys. Okay. So why? Because of I'll tell you within a couple of minutes. Okay. See, first of all, let me go back here. See, as we seen that, suppose inside the nav bar, where is the nav bar? Here's the nav bar. If we go inside this nav bar, suppose if we have this, it's about, it's a search. Okay, it's basically search, right? Okay, let me take it as about. Let me take it as about. Command E. Command set. So we defined this morning about and search. Okay, let me run this. Let me run this basically. We defined at the early morning, but power was gone. 10 p.m. start. Now it's a about and contact, right? If I click on this about, nothing is happening because we need to add the functionality. Okay, how to add the functionality? Are Prashant, we know that we'll go here and we'll take this li and we are going to take the anchor tag over here. So inside the anchor tag, we are going to mention our link and here we are going to give the href. href. Okay, inside the href, which path do you want to mention? Is there any about.html? Is there any like contact.html? Then what should we mention, guys? That's a bigger question, guys. So, okay. So then what should we mention? So basically there is no, that HTML is different. This React is completely different, guys. Okay. But here, when it comes to here, what URL should I mention? You have to mention like this, /about. Do I need to mention only /about? Slash is permanent. Slash is must and should. Beside this, you can mention about, you can mention your name also, your name also. But let's give the meaningful name. Why? Because if it's a about page, right? So let's give the about. Slash is must and should. Don't forget about. When it comes to here, it's a contact. Here you have to say that again. Let's take this. Okay, let me go here. Anchor tag. Okay, and here we have to say that. Let me paste it here, and here I have to say that href. Okay, now it's them. Slash is permanent. Then you have to say that contact. Cool. Now we given this. Now if I go back to here, see, now inside this it is getting the blue color. That means these are the links. Okay, if I click on this, nothing will happen. See, now okay, if now it is in the about page, still in the about page also it is showing the same content. But if you go inside this wiki, if I go and click on the search, see, search has been added. Now it is showing the search page. But if you go back to our page, see, I go back here. Now it's a localhost 1234. But beside the localhost 1234, we have slash also. Let me go here inside this. Let me take it as it says swiggy.com/. So you cannot able to see the slash, guys, but it will add internally. Let me add localhost 1234/. Okay, suppose if I'm in the page of localhost 1234/about, then what should I load? I want to showcase the about page. Let me write the about page over here. About page. Suppose if I'm on the localhost 1234/contact, I want to load which page? I want to load contact page. Right. This is our functionality. Okay, so this is our functionality, guys. If you go back here, currently I'm in which page, guys? See, now I'm in the path of, I'm in the localhost 1234/. Slash is not visible, but internally it is taking slash. Okay, whenever I click on this about, see, about is been added, but still we are in the same page, guys. Okay, then we have to give the content. See, this is easy. This is common. But here it's not a HTML. We have to specify, we have to give the path, guys. How to give the path for the next 20 minutes? Please observe carefully, guys. Okay, first of all, let me go inside this. Let me create one about page. About.js. .js is very important. Let me create this, and here you have to say that import React. Okay, then here we have to say that then we have to say here, let me go back here. See, now here it's a const. Then I want to mention what I want to mention. About, capital ABOUT, about is equals to, it's a functional component, guys. Okay, return, right? Return, and it's a div, right? Here, let me write h1 tag. Let me write h1 tag over here. Okay, let's give it up some random text, guys. Let's give it up some random text called about page. Okay, so now import it. Sorry, export it. Export default. Let's create the pages first of all. Okay, let's create the page content. Default this name, about. Copy this name and just go and paste it here. Okay, some people will write smaller a. Don't write this smaller a over here. Okay, whatever you written here, same thing, copy and paste it here, guys. Okay, now let me take this. Okay, let me copy this code. Okay, copy. Now just go back to here. Now let's create the one more page. It's called the contact page. Contact.js. Let me write this. Let me paste this. Now here we have to say that contact, and here we have to change the C. It's a capital C. Don't forget about this. It's a contact page. Contact. Okay, let me go here. We have to say that contact. Okay, contact, done. Cool. Now let's create the class over here. Let's give it the class name called what should we have to give? Let's give it a link, or let's give it a pages. Let me take this pages from here. Okay, let me take this entire class name, copy, just go and paste it inside the about page also. Okay, let's go and paste it here. Now let's go inside the CSS. Where's the CSS? Let's go here. it's a pages, right? Background color is red. Okay, then I want to say that padding top is 100 pixels. Okay, now the color is white. Cool. Okay, done, guys. Okay, so this is perfectly all right. Then what's the next work, guys? Okay, the next work is nothing but let's go back to our about the page. See, this is about content. This, let me remove this. This is a contact page, right? Now if you go back to the nav bar, should I do I need, see, already be given this about, don't give the about.js, don't give the about.js, don't give such type of names. It will never understand, React will never understand. Let's give it up slash about, guys. Okay, we given slash about. Let's go to the nav bar. So this is very, very important, guys. We created the pages, about page, the contact page. Once we created the pages, then let's go inside this nav bar. Inside this nav bar, if it is a about page, then give the slash about inside the anchor tag. If it is a contact page, let's give the slash contact. If it's a different page, then give slash different page name, meaningful name. Go slash is important, but you can give any name. Okay, now here let's go inside the app.js. Wherever, see, root is presenting in which page, guys? Root is presenting inside our, see, this root is presenting in the app layout. That means entire code, navbar code, body code, all the code, all home page code. If you go back here, let me go back. See, this entire page, whatever you are seeing inside this is all about app layout. That means this cards, this search bar, this text and navbar, everything. Finally, all pages are moving to this app layout, right? We have navbar, we have body. Inside the body, again, we have so many things. That means, in the simple words, every code, all the code will finally reaching out to this app layout. This app layout we are pushing to this root.render, guys. Okay, now wherever the root.render is presenting in that page, only in that page, we have to mention our roots. Okay, before going to see this, before going to create the paths, create the roots, guys, we need to install one dependency, guys. Okay, what was the dependency? Let me go back here. Let's say that control C. Now, how to stop the server? It's a control C to stop the server, guys. Okay, got it. Now here you have to say that npm I or install. You can use anyone. Npm install react minus router minus DOM. Hit the enter. Once you hit the enter, it will install the React router DOM, guys. Okay, it's a special type of library which is particularly used for the routing one page to another page, moving one page to another page, guys. Okay, got it. Now if you go back and check this inside this package.json, now see that one more dependency has been added. Okay, parcel React and React DOM and React router DOM. Okay, so this React router DOM is a, you know, that it's a small child for this React. React is the core part. React DOM is one more child for this React. And React router DOM is again one more child for this React. React is the main core part, guys. Okay, now let's remove this. Now we don't want this now, but also let me remove this about page, contact page, guys. Okay, now we are in this. Now in this page, first of all, let me import our React. Only in this page, import create browser router, guys. Okay, so why I imported this? What is the need of this, guys? Okay, here for the next 10 minutes, please focus carefully what I'm doing, guys. Okay, currently if I go back here, I'll say that const routes or ways is nothing but ways. Okay, base is equals to, here do I need to take the capital letter? No, guys, it's not a functional component. It's just like a you know that here we created React DOM dot create root. Okay, it's like one method from the React, right? Here it's a method like create browser router. Okay, it's a syntax for create the browser router. What is this browser router? I'll tell you within a couple of minutes. Don't worry, guys. Okay, create browser router. So now inside this, let me take one array, guys, empty array. Inside this empty array. Okay, now this create browser router is coming from this create browser router, guys. Okay, this React router DOM is giving this functionality power to this create browser router. So inside this, let me take one object, hit the enter, put the comma. Let me take one more object, hit the enter, put the comma, or okay, leave it as. Now inside this object, we have to assign the content, guys. Okay, there is no choice to assign directly. If you go back to this navbar page, see, we given the about, but inside the about, is there any about content about us page? See, just about.js, right? is there any, this content is available? No, right? So we have to give this content. We have to give this content inside our browser routes, guys. Okay, before going to that, let me import about from about page. Okay, got it. Now let's see me import contact, right? Contact. Why it's not showing the, yeah, let's go back about this page, contact us page. Am I running mistakes in the construct? Let's say contact. Okay, let me copy this. Right. Let's go back. Oh, okay, now it's getting the suggestions. Okay, done, guys. Okay, now we imported this. Now here we have to specify on which path which content should be load, guys. Okay, first of all, let's go here. Let's see our board, guys. Okay, first of all, if I'm on the local host, if I'm on the local host slash, if I'm on the slash, then I want to load my home page. What is the home page? App layout is the home page. App layout is the home page, guys. Okay, currently we are rendering the app layout over here. Let me go back here. See, now here, let's say that first of all, let's take the path colon. Okay, now it's a double quotes. Inside this double quotes, let me put one comma over here. Now inside this path, when I'm on this slash, don't mention localhost 1234 slash. Simply mention only slash. Okay, when I'm on this slash, currently what we are doing is we are directly giving this app layout to our render method. Don't give like this. Let me take this. Let's go and paste it here. Let's say that element, inside this element, let's paste this. Okay, that means suppose if my URL is localhost 1234 slash, then load this home page, load the app layout. Otherwise, let's mention that path colon double quotes. Then if I'm on the slash about, let's put one comma over here. Let's take that element colon. Then here I want to specify about component. So this about component I'm fetching from where? I'm fetching this about component from my about.js. See, it's about content. Now this about.js content I'm exported here. I'm just imported here. Now I'm just embedded here. Okay, got it. So whatever the path that you are taking here, slash about, same path you have to mention inside your nav.js. Same path. If you change the path, if you mess with the path, React will mess with you. Okay, this about and this path should be same, guys. Okay, got it. And here, see, currently what I'm saying is when I'm on localhost 1234, if you go back here, let me go inside this. When I'm on this path, localhost 1234 slash. Okay, don't mention localhost, just simply mention slash. Then load this app layout. Otherwise, when I'm on the localhost 1234 slash about, then you have to load this about page. When I'm on the localhost 1234 slash contact, then load this contact page. Let me go back here. Let's mention that. Let me take this copy. Let's go and paste it slash. When I'm on the contact. Okay, whatever the path you mentioned here. Oh, let me take one comma over here. It's an object, right? Let me take one comma. Okay, whatever path you mentioned here, same path you need to mention here. See, we already mentioned the same path, guys. Okay, let's go back here. Now we need to load what? We need to load contact page. Contact. So this contact is fetching from this contact.js. You know that passing the functional component to another page. That's it. Am I doing? Is there any back magic? No, nothing. It's simple, right? Now it's perfectly all right. Now what we need to render here? Which thing we need to render here? Now see, we need to render this vase, guys, because inside this vase we have app layout, about page, contact page. Everything is inside this vase. But do I need to give like this? It's perfectly wrong, guys. Why? Because of we are using the routers. This is what we call as create browser router. Router means roots. Browser, Chrome browser roots. Okay, these are the roots. Then how to mention? We have to import one more element, guys. That is router provider. Router provider. This router provider will provide the routes to this render. Let's give it up router provider. Let's give it up the router provider over here. Okay, done. Now inside this, let's pass router. Router is equals to, then I want to say that it's a, see, I want to pass like this because it's a JavaScript variable, right? Okay, let me pass this space. Okay, see, we taken this router provider. This router provider is coming from this router provider, guys. Okay, got it. And what is this router? This router is a default one which is coming from this router provider. Can I say that route? No, it will never work. Always say that only router, fix it, that's it. But base, do I need to take only base? No, you can take any name over here, but path is constant, element is constant. You don't want to change this. At the same time, router is constant. You don't want to change this. At the same time, this create browser router is also same thing. You don't want to change it. These are the fixed, guys. Okay, these are all are coming from this this create browser router and router provider. Okay, so I hope we mentioned properly, guys. Okay, let me recap once again, guys. So basically, inside the HTML, index.html style like about.html, we have to give the path. But here, React is something different. Let me see this. First of all, you have to create the roots. How to create the roots? This is a base. This is a way to create the roots. We created this root. When I'm on the slash localhost 1234, then I want to load the app layout. When I'm on the about, I want to load this. When I'm on slash about, when I'm on the content, I want to load like this. Okay, this is a standard way, guys. This is the standard way. It may be, you know, that Swiggy application. It may be any other React application. This may be standard way, guys. Okay, now let's see, will this work or not? Okay, I hope I'm created very well structure. Let's go and check it out, guys. Okay, let me go back here. Let me just go back here. Let me leave the page, guys. Oh, okay, live server stop. Let me go back. Let's see the command G. Okay, go back. Let's say the command G. Let's say that npm install. Npm start. Hit the enter. Okay, now let's go and check it out here. See. Now see, guys, observe carefully. Now we are in the local host 1234 slash by default path. Which path? By default path slash. Okay, now currently it is loading the app layout. Got it? This app layout page. Now suppose if I move to the, when I click on this about, let's see the magic, guys. Okay, see, now it is showing the about page. Now you got data. See, now we are in the path slash about. Let's go back. Now I'm going to click on this contact. Now we are in the slash contact. It is showing the contact page. So this is the way to create the pages, moving from one page to another page. Okay, now let's create the one more page as well. Let's go back here. Let's go inside this navbar. So first of all, let's create offers page. Let's create the offers page. Let me go back here. Let's take this. Let's paste it here. Let's put the comma over here. Okay, comma over here. Let me remove this. Okay, see, now here we have to specify offer. Whatever you mention here. Now, which page we have to load? We have to load which page? Let's go and create the page first of all. It's a offer.js page. Now let me go inside this contact.page. Let me copy this code. Let's go and paste it inside the offer. Now here we have to say that offer. Okay, capital O, FFER, offer. Now here we have to say the offer page, right? Offer page. Now we just for the multiple times. Okay, now let it be. Okay, now we have to say that done. Okay, cool. Now let's go back here. App.js, first of all, import it. Don't forget about this. Import offer.js. Now here we have to specify, I want to load offer page. Now let's go back to this navbar. Then inside this navbar, see. Okay, without clicking also we can navigate. Without clicking also, how to navigate? Let's go back here. Instead of contact, let's say that offer. Hit the enter. See, now it's an offer page. Okay, without clicking on it. Let's go back here. Let's say that clickable. Let me take this. Now let's take that anchor tag. Let me paste this. Now here we have to specify that href. Now inside this, let's say that slash offer. Whatever path you take in here, same path you have to take here. Okay, so suppose tomorrow if you want to peel, let's go back. Let's go and check it out here. Let's go back. See, now I'm clicking on this help, right? Help. See, now I'm on the hopper page, right? Tomorrow, suppose if you want to navigate to another page, you can go back here. You can mention the path first of all. You can mention the path first of all. Then same path, whatever you take in the path over here. On which path you have to load which page. That page you have to create externally here, and you have to import here, and imported page will be load here, guys. Okay, this is a process. Standard process, no change inside there, whether it is a Swiggy application, whether it is some other application, same standard practice, guys. Okay, create browser. First of all, create the routes. Inside the routes, mention the path, which page, which element you have to load, mention the path, which element you want to load, on which path, which element you know, on which path, which element you need to load, guys. Okay, this is the process. I hope you got the complete idea. But I want to tell you amazing cool thing, guys. So what was that amazing cool thing? Let's go and see this. Let me go back. See, now we are in this home page, app layout page, right? So whenever I click this about page, what's happening? Please observe carefully, guys. Okay, see, whenever I click this, please observe my this what we call as a reload page, reload button. Observe this reload button. Whenever I click this about page, the page is refreshing. Did you observe that the page is refreshing? Let's go back. The page is refreshing. Go back. See, the page is refreshing. Let me go back and click this. Page is refreshing, right? Yes, Abdul, I'll come on that. Yeah, it's exactly link. Yeah, I'll come on that. Don't worry. Are do you know that? Okay. Let's go here. Here, instead of without refresh the page, even you can change from one page to another page without refreshing. Let's go back here inside this navbar. Here, what we mentioned the A, right? Instead of A, let's go here. Let's say that link. Link, link. And if you mention the link over here, then we have to specify the two over here. Okay, got it. If it is a link to, if it is an anchor tag, then href. Okay, got it. And here also we have to specify link. Capital Link. Some people will write small l. Don't write small l. Now we mentioned the link, right? Then import the link. Import link from React Router DOM, guys. Okay, this will be an amazing part, guys. Let's see. It will blow your minds, guys. Okay, seriously. This one is link. This one is anchor. This one is anchor. These three things will do the same thing, but what is the difference between this link and what is the difference between this anchor tag? Let's see, guys. Okay, observe carefully. About having the link, contact having the anchor tag, help having the anchor tag. Let's hit the contact page and see the page whether it is refreshing or not. Okay, see your refresh button. Page refresher, right? Okay, yes or no? Then let's use the page refresher, right? But observe carefully, guys. Now I'm clicking on the about. Is that page refreshes or not? Please observe carefully. Please observe this refresh button. Okay, observe this refresh button. Is that refreshed? Is that refreshed? No, guys. If we go back, see. Is that refreshed? The page is not refreshing, right? See, what is, that if you made the functionality like refresh will take some time. But if you made a tag like link, it will never take the time. It will immediately changing, guys. Even it is not taking the time to refresh the page. Okay, so my better suggestion was always don't go for the anchor tag. Follow link tag. Without refreshing the page, we can showcase our pages, we can showcase our content. That is the beauty of the React, guys. Okay, got it. Let me go here. Let me take it as link over here. Let me take link. 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 If you mention the link, then we have to say that two over here. Got it. And here also, let me take this also. Let me take this also link. And we have to, if I take the link, then we have to mention two over here. Okay, two, link two. Then we have to specify link over here. Okay, and here also we have to specify link over here. Done. Cool. Now, see, guys, here is the magic. See, without nothing, no refreshes. See, no refreshes. Done. No refreshes, right? Let me go back here. See, go back here. Refresh. No refresh. Nothing refresh. Page will change. No refresh. Page will change. But I will show you an amazing cool thing. Basically, I just observe this. Let's give it up anchor tag over here. Let's give it up href. I will show you an amazing cool thing, guys. Basically, let me remove this. Okay, now see, one is link, one is anchor tag. Okay, but if you maintain the anchor tag, it will refresh the page. But if you maintain the link tag, it will never refresh the page. But I will show you one amazing cool thing inside the developer console. Let's go and see this. Let's go back here. See, let's inspect this page first of all. Let's go inside this elements. Let's go inside this body. Inside, oh, navbar. Inside the navbar, logo items, UL, order, unorder list. See, guys, about having the anchor tag, contact having the anchor tag, and offer also having the anchor tag. But is we mentioned the anchor tag for this about and contact? No, about and contact we mentioned the link tag, but only offer page we mentioned the anchor tag. But inside this, we are getting the all anchor tags, but only this about page will, and about and contact page will never refresh, but help will refresh the page. Okay, see, this link is an amazing thing, but behind the scenes, link is also anchor tag. Anchor tag is also anchor tag, but link will do the amazing things because of the React router DOM. Okay, because of this React router DOM. Okay, even I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Seriously, I just seen many document, I read many recommendation, but there is no special documentation on this, why that was doing. But that's a superpower of the React router DOM. Maybe I don't know exact reason. Okay, but you got the idea what is a React router DOM, guys. Okay, now let's go for the one more part. This is even more important, guys. Okay, see, this is again one more even important part. That important part is nothing, but let me give it a link over here. Let me give it a link over here. Let me go back and give it a link over here. Okay, link. Okay, done, guys. Okay, see, now the next one is nothing but Prashant, I want to showcase the navbar in every page. Every page you want to showcase navbar. Navbar you want to show on it. See, if you want to show the navbar in every page, I'll tell you amazing cool thing. Just give me a second. See, suppose if you want to navbar you want to show inside the about page also. Let me go inside this about page. Let's import the navbar over here. Let's import the navbar over here. Let's import the navbar over here, and here you have to mention that navbar. Let me take inside this. Let me give it up navbar component. Navbar component. Navbar component. Let's go back here. See, when I click on this about, navbar is getting over here. See, navbar is getting inside the about page also. But this is not make sense. But is there any other way? Is there any other way? Creating the childs. Okay. Let's create the childs, guys. Let's create the childs. Arey, how can I miss this concept? This is the most important concept. See, if you go to this wiki, guys, please observe carefully what functionality is happening right now. We are in this wiki.com/ okay, navbar, and this is a body. Navbar body. When I click on this search, see, still navbar is in the same position, but body changes. Only body changes, right? How to design this type of functionality, guys. Okay, let's go and design this type of functionality. My navbar will always stick to the top, but below content, below this body, I have to change. If I go to the cart, see, navbar still remains constant, but the content have to change. Below the body should change. How to build this type of functionality? It's like a crate. How can I miss this, man? Oh, it's most important topic. So don't follow this way. Don't follow this way. It's not a good way, guys. This is not a good way. Don't follow this way. Let me remove this import as well. I will tell you an amazing cool thing. Let's go here. Now, the children will came into the path, guys. Okay, the children will came into the force. What was that children, guys? Okay, let's go here. Inside this, let's create children. Okay. Oh. Small c, not g. Okay, so now here I want to mention children, then I want to mention the routes. Do I need to pass one array over here? Let me give it up. Colon, and then array. Inside the array, let me put the comma over here, otherwise you'll get the either. Okay, inside this array, see, it's a children, guys. Okay, now you can copy this all the path, and you can just go and paste it inside this children, guys. Okay, what do you mean by these children? Now we have only one path. If you see that only one path, what is the need of these children, guys? Okay, this need of children is something, but I will tell you within a couple of minutes. See, guys, so what I will be doing is, when I'm on slash localhost 1234 / I want to load my app layout. Okay. Okay. Now here, when I'm on slash about, I want to load this about page, right? Okay. You can just simply do this thing. Create one children. Okay. Copy the below path and paste it. Let's create one array here and let's pass this all the paths over here, right? Now here, let's go here. Let's remove the body. Let's remove the body. Okay. Command X. Let's remove the body. Copy this body and paste it here. Copy this body and paste it here. When I'm on the local host slash, I want to load my body and this app layout is always constant, guys. Okay, let me do one thing. See, now here you have to mention outlet basically. Outlet. Okay, if I mention the outlet over here, then I want to import the outlet over here. Let's say that outlet. What is the need of this outlet, guys? This outlet, the need of the outlet is nothing but, please observe carefully. My navbar should be always same in every page. When I'm on the about page, when I'm on the contact page, when I'm on the offers page, my navbar should be always available. Okay, now this outlet is a person. This person will load the body page into my outlet. Okay, let me take my pen, otherwise you will confuse. This is a very important topic. See, outlet is a person. This outlet will load the body. Now this body will, instead of outlet, this body will came into this outlet. Okay, in the place of outlet. When I'm on the slash 1234, when I'm on the slash 1234, navbar still remains constant. But we are changing only the body, below body. When I'm on slash localhost, it will load the body. When I'm on the slash about, it will load the about page. This app layout, this outlet will take the about page. When I'm on the slash contact, this will load the contact page, guys. Okay, that is a use case of the outlet. Outlet is like a person which will take the, like, that based on the path, it will load the content. Okay, only in the outlet, but navbar still remains constant. Let's go and see will this work or not. Let's go and see. Let me go back. Outlet has already been declared. Okay, I think I see when I seen this type of errors. Let me go back. Let me remove this. Let's go back. See, in my life, I don't like one color, guys. That color is the red color, one of the ugly color, because basically I don't know what for others, but developers doesn't like the red color because of, if you see the errors, don't panic, guys. If you see such type of errors, don't panic. If you get the errors, simply try to solve it. If it was not solved, then take a snapshot, then just share it to me. I will help you, guys. Okay, what is saying that like identifier outlet has already been declared. Already means I think I multiple times is taken. Oh, see, outlet is here, outlet here, also one outlet. Why we need two outlets? Let me remove this. Let's go back here. Cool. Hey, navbar is gone. Navbar is gone. When I'm a slash, oh, slash about. Let's go back. Navbar is gone. Let's go and see this. What's the issue inside this navbar? Let's go and check it out. It's not getting right. What's the issue? Oh, okay. I got the issue, guys. See, when I'm on this slash, I'm loading only my body. Okay, I'm not loading my navbar. Okay, now here we have to say that app layout. The app layout. Let's give it app layout. App layout. Okay, when I'm on this slash localhost 1234, when I'm on the localhost 1234 slash, load my app layout. Inside app layout, what we have the navbar. Inside outlet, we have the two things. Then outlet page, here we have to take one more page. We have to take one more thing, copy and just go and paste it here. Let's here. When I'm on the slash, okay, load my app layout. Inside the app layout, we have navbar and outlet. Inside this outlet, when I'm on the slash, I want to pass my body. Now this will work. If you go and check it out here, now this will work. If you go and see this, when I'm on the slash, I want to load my app layout. Inside this app layout, what we have navbar. Then we have to load our body, outlet body. Outlet is a function. It will hold the children's. It will hold the children's body. When I'm on the slash, When I'm on the slash, load app layout now bar plus body. Now, if you go back here, see. Now observe carefully. When I'm on the slash, see. Now it's slash 1204. Now issue what called. Now when I'm going to click on this about, see. Now bar is still constant. Now bar is still constant. About page is getting right. When I go and click on this, see. Now bar is still constant, but the below content is changing. When I click on the help button, see this help button. Oh, I think we never mentioned any content inside this help button. Maybe that's the issue. Let's go and see. Offer. We mentioned the offer over here. Let's go back. Is the offer? Oh, I mentioned the page, but why it's not getting? Let's go back. See, it's not working. I think it's a maybe issue inside this now bar. Maybe I think. Where's now bar? Right. Oh, here we have to specify the two. That's the issue. Why it's not getting means that's the issue. That's okay. Now see, when I click on this, now bar still content, but it is loading the page below page. Okay. So now based on this, let's go and build by just combining this all the topics. Okay, by understand this all the topics, let's go and build up an amazing thing, guys. What was that amazing thing? That amazing thing is nothing but see, once we go back, let's go back here. See, now I'm on the home page of Swiggy. Once I click this restore page, now bar still remains constant, but once I click this, see, content is changed. What content it is loaded? It is loaded the menu list of that restaurant. See, Swiggy is basically, it will showcase only the restaurants, like your restaurant, my restaurant, other people's restaurant. All the restaurants will be available over here. So now we have to know that inside this spicy paradise, which type of, that what we can say it as, it's like a menu, which type of menu is there? Spicy paradise, it seems to be like biryani, so many things inside that. It's a menu list, right? Okay, if I click on this, all menu list will be available over here. See, it is one, that is a spicy paradise name and the place, and then how many kilometers near, ratings, how many persons given the ratings, and the second one is nothing but offers. What are the offers? Third one is nothing but recommended 3, and let me close it up this. Let me close. Okay, see, let me close biryani, close this, let me close this. See, and here we have that recommended items, single serve biryani and biryani, starters, main course, family being a combos. I don't know what is the spelling of this. Okay, but let me believe that. Fried rice, quick bites. Okay, then Indian breeds. Then we have so many things over here. Let me close this. Let me close this. Let me close this. Let me close this also. Let me close the desert also. See what we have. We have these many varieties. Like, but inside these varieties, first one is recommended. That persons are saying that these are the recommended items. These 3 are recommended items. If you want that, buy this. Hyderabad veg biryani is famous inside the. These are the recommended from the restaurant Spicy Paradise. Okay. And if you don't want recommended one, you can go and see this. If you want single serve biryani, just go and see this. You can buy it. If you want only biryanis, just go and buy it here. If you want starters, you can buy and go and buy it here. If you want main course, you can go and buy it here. Okay. Then if you want like family packs, other things, you can go and buy it here. Okay. Done. Like fried rice, you can go and buy it here. Okay. Fried rice, like you can buy. It's like a menu, right? Okay. So once I click on this, understand carefully, guys, what's happening here. See, swiggy.com. Once I click on this, see, restaurants / Spicy Paradise, Tata Nagar Bus Stand Road, Tirupati 800056. It's a ID, guys. Okay, restaurants is a common path. Okay, when I'm on restaurant Spicy Paradise, the required details of the restaurant is showing. Suppose if I go back here, see, now let's go back. Go back. See, when I click on this Chili's restaurants, see, again, restaurants is common, but the Chili's, this time Chili's restaurants 8 bypass road 87108. Let's go back. Let's click on DIT. Again, restaurants is common. Okay, but it is showing the different page, guys. Okay, got it. Now let's maintain the path first of all. Let's go and maintain the path first of all. See, let's go here. Let's say that children's. Let's copy this. Copy and just go and come and paste it here. Now, yeah, now here you have to, when I'm on this slash restaurant, what is the spelling of restaurant? I don't know, seriously. Let me copy this. Bad in spellings. Okay, let me give it up here. When I'm on slash restaurant slash ID, guys, how to maintain the ID? You can specify ID like this, guys. Okay, like ID colon 1234. Okay, this ID 1234. Suppose, okay, let me create one page. Let me create one page over here. Let me create menu list, menu.js. Let's give it up menu.js. Let's go inside this now. Let's go inside about page. Let's copy this page. Copy and just go back. Menu. Let's paste it here. Now here we have to spell that menu. Capital MENU menu. Okay, now let's here menu page. Menu page. Okay, now here we have to say that it's a menu. Menu, and we have to import. First of all, we have to import it. Let's say that import menu. Okay, done. Here we mentioned the path also. When I'm on that, I want to load my menu page. Right, let's go and check it out. When I'm on the slash ID 1234, I want to load that. Okay, let's go back here. See, let's go to a page. When I'm on slash offers, currently it's offers. Let's say that slash I don't know spelling of restaurants. Let me take this restaurants, copy and go back here. Let's put copy over restaurant slash. You don't want to mention this ID. You don't want to mention this ID. You can directly mention this 1234. Let me copy this 1234 inside the path. Let's paste it 1234. Okay, now hit the enter. Okay, page not phone, page not phone. I think maybe I need to do like this. Okay, let's keep it up like this. Okay, slash 1234. Let's go back here. Let's say that hit the enter. Okay, now it's a menu page. Okay, got the idea. Now it's a menu page. 1234. When I'm on the slash restaurants 1234, 1234 is the ID. Just imagine for some time static ID. Now we are in the menu page. Okay, now design the page like this. Let's go back here. See, now I don't want to design. See, if I want to design this one, it will take so much of time. So, okay, let's build it up only page for recommended items, only for recommended items. So let's build a structure like this. Let's quickly build a structure like this. How to build a structure like this? Let's go inside my menu page. Okay, inside the menu page, we have this menu pages. Okay, let's say that const menu card is equals to, let's give it up. Again, we are creating one more page, guys. It's same as like again we are building the one more page inside the Swiggy, right? Now you have to build it. Earlier we built the card, we passed the card, but this time we are going to build the menu card. Let's give the return, then it's a div. Okay, inside this div, basically what we need to create a structure like this. So it's a name. Okay, let it be leave this. Recommended. Let's go here. Let's say that it's a recommended. I don't know spelling. Let me copy this. Okay, copy. Just go back and paste it here. Recommended 6. Okay, let's go back here. See, it's a recommended 6. Let's make it as H3 tag. How it looks like. Even it's more. Oh, okay, perfectly. Size is okay. Now, first of all, let's adjust this size width. Okay, how to adjust the width? Okay, basically, it's very like if you see the Swiggy, it's very like narrow one, right? Let's make it of narrow one. That's because of the padding height. Okay, let's go here. App.js, style.css. We already given this. Let's give it up. Let me close this one as well. So let's go into the style.css. In the pages, I'd say that padding top 100 pixels. Padding left is basically I want 150 pixels. Let me copy and paste. Padding right, RIGHT right. And if you go back here, how it look like? Let's go and see this. Okay, now we are in the narrow-minded, right? It's a narrow. Otherwise, give the margin. Why I'm doing like this? Let's give it up the margin, right? Margin top and bottom. I don't want. That's 0 pixels. Left and right, I want 150 pixels. Not 15. It's 150. 150 pixels. Go back. Okay, cool. And let's remove the padding. Done. Okay, cool. Even do I need to make this narrow? Let's make it as some more narrow. Oh, let's do it up 160. I hope this will be the perfect one. If you go back here, same narrow. Okay, let's even make more narrow. 180 will be the perfect one. I think this will cool. This is cool, right? I think this is cool. Let's make it as 190. Okay, let me remove this. I think this will be the perfect one. Okay, cool. Now this was okay. Now what's the next work, guys? Okay, in the next work is nothing, but let's build this card. Okay, let's build this card. Recommended one. It's like, it's like, it's one square box inside that one dot. Veg biryani, name of that item, cost of that item, some random description over here, and it's like, see, first of all, let's build this. Let's take one h1 tag. Let's take this. Okay, let's build up this. Okay, okay, it's like a flex. This entire part is one. This entire part. Okay, let me take this, guys. Let me take my pen. See, this entire portion. Okay, let's take this. This entire portion is one div. Okay, and this is one div. Okay, and these two things are placed in again one div. Okay, first of all, let's take this outer div. Let's take this outer div. We already taken the outer div, I believe. So we already taken the outer div. Let's give it a parent. Class name called parent. Parent. Okay, let's give it up one more div over here. Let's give it up child. Otherwise, leave it as leave it. Copy and paste it here. Now inside this, what we have? We need one h1 tag and span tag. Let me take one h1 tag and span tag. H1 tag, and inside this, let's take span tag. Span tag. Okay. Now why I'm taking this, I'll tell you. Don't worry. Let's give up the class name. Class name G box means green box. Okay, and here we have to specify class name called, it's like G circle, green circle. Okay, now here, okay, below of this, what should we need to do? So below of this, we have to maintain that name. We have to maintain the veg biryani. Let's take it up one h4 tag over here. Okay, let's give it up veg biryani. Veg biryani. Let's give it up the class over here. Class name called, we can mention the class name called item name. Okay, let's take this item. Okay, first of all, and what is the next one? It's a paragraph. Let's take the paragraph. Paragraph. See, inside this paragraph, let's give it up some lorem 20 words. Lorem is not working. Hammett is not working. Let's write some random stuff. Some random stuff. Let's write some random stuff. Lorem is not working. I'm sorry, Lorem. Now let's take one class name. So now copy this parent. Okay, let's give it up. Inside this, let's see. We have this div, right? Okay, inside this div, we have one image, and if you see this carefully, guys, on top of the image, we have this button. Okay, how to place a button on top of image? Can anybody tell me inside the chat box? I will give one clue. How to like, I can't give the clue, otherwise you tell. Absolute relative, exactly Neha. Exactly Neha, that was absolute and relative. Yeah. Absolute positions concept, right? Okay, so let's take here. Let's take one image over here. IMG image. Let's give it SRC. Okay, inside the SRC, let's take my image. Let's copy this image. Let's take this image. Copy image address. Let's keep it up here. Okay, let's keep it up. We are. Oh. Why it's doing like this? Okay, copy image address. Go back here. Let's maintain this. Maintain this. Okay, now we just given this. Let's give it a class over here. Class name called item image img. Right. Now let's build one button. Let's build up one button over here. Let's build button. Okay, let's queue up add. Is this an ad, right? Am I right? Is this an ad? Yeah, it's ad. Okay, let's give the class called, class name called add button. Okay, now we define the structure, guys. Now here we have to specify that class is going to be parent should be always what? Parent should be always relative, and this child is basically what? This is a child. Okay, this is a child, right? Let me take this. Okay, this is a child. Inside this, this is a child. Child should be always like absolute. It's a positions concept, right? Seriously. Okay, now, okay, all things are clear. Now let me take all the things. Oh, copy. Just go here. Let me paste it. Let's go back here. Let's take every class name. Gbox, G-circle, copy. Just go back here. It's a painful work because of writing the external CSS. But don't worry, inside the YouTube, I'll tell you Tailwind. I'll tell you Tailwind inside the YouTube. That's a complimentary course from my side. Basically, as inside our course, I want to teach you only the Bootstrap. But I will tell you the Tailwind also, how to use the Tailwind, because I really love, I don't know, in recent days, I started loving of Tailwind instead of Bootstrap. Even I don't know why. Okay, let me go and paste it here. Even if Swiggy works fine, then even I will work on API also right now. Let's, I'm just going on to this page. Let's take this. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. Arya, I am just been shifting again and again. Let me take this. It's very painful, right? Every time we need to do like this. Oh, Arya, it's a bigger code. Is there any alternative question? Yes, man. We have Tailwind. You can directly write the classes over there instead of writing this. It's an ugly work, mad work, right? Bulk of CSS we need to write. Oh, item image. Okay. Absolute add button. Let me take this add button. Copy. Just go back here. Now let's put it up. See, I made some mistake, guys. It's basically one is absolute, right? It's basically item image and absolute. Item image and absolute. Okay. One is item image, one is absolute. Okay. Perfectly, we taken the class names. Oh, let's add this CSS. It will take so much of time, guys. That's a problem in the live sessions. That's a problem in live session. I want to write all the code. Now let's style this. Let's style this properly. First of all, let's go and see how it look like. Oh, not even getting at least one text. Why? Okay, we need to pass this, right? Basically, I want to pass this menu card into my menu because menu is rendering. Menu card, yeah. Let's go and see how it looks like. See, so this is how it looks like. Let's style this properly. First of all, let's go back. Let's style this first of all. Let's go here, style this. Let's style this parent or not parent, guys. Gbox. Let's give it a Gbox. Let's say that margin is 0. Margin is 0 pixels. I'll mention like this. Why? Because of I don't want space, much more space. Then I want to specify what? Width just a matter of 15 pixels. 15 pixels. Height also 15 pixels. Height inside this display flex. Justify content center. align items center, because I want to place this circle in the middle of my box. Okay, center. Okay, now this was cool. Now what is the next one, guys? Okay, see, if you do not know the CSS, I'm not responsible for, right? Arab Shant, we are not understanding CSS. Are yaar, then what we need to do? If you do not know the CSS, then what should I do? I'm not responsible for that. Why? What is this? Justify content margin 0 pixels. Why you taking margin 0 pixels? How can I know that, guys? For you guys, let's go on. Then I want to take the bond to CSS, right? Currently you are in the boundary, then I want to learn the bond to CSS. I'm not responsible for that. I'm teaching the React. You guys are for React, just learn the React. Okay, got it. But your previous guys know, your previous batch guys knows, and current batch guys knows that what is the CSS. I'm giving the complete stuff of the CSS, each and every damn thing. I already told that please drop your Gmail inside the WhatsApp discussion group. 316 discussion group. Sorry. 314 discussion group. Please drop it inside the 314 discussion group. Then I'll add it to the Discord. Otherwise, and also I will give you the access to the bond to CSS recordings. Okay, please do that. You are not doing that, then why are you asking me inside the short box? Okay, please go and do that, man. Then we'll talk about that. Okay, now let's go to the circle. Let's give it up. Let's give up 1 pixel solid green. Let's go to the border, right? Border 1 pixel solid green. Let's go to the padding called only 3 pixels. Done. Now let's circle. Let's give the circle, small circle. First of all, background color is green. Okay, then I want to say that what should I do now? Let's give it up some padding. Let's give it some padding called 3 pixels. Okay, cool. Border radius 50%. Okay, I hope this will work. So let's go and check it out here. Okay, yeah, it's done, guys. Okay, let's give it up 5 pixels. See, now, okay, we build at this part. If we build at this small dot, right? We build at a small dot. If you go and check it out here, we build at a small same thing. Okay, then what is the next one, guys? Okay, let's say that for the item name, let's give some margin is going to be 0 pixels. Let's give it up 0 pixels. Okay, almost close. Is that same thing? Yeah, it's almost cool. Let's give up the cast. Oh, why I just messed up with the cast over here. Let's go and create the cast over here. Copy and paste. It's a cast. So here we have to mention that rupees 289 rupees. So currently I don't have any rupee symbol. Let's maintain the dollar symbol right now. Okay. So class name called cost. Let's go here inside the CSS. Let's give it up the cost over here. Okay, let's take this. So though, if you need that, please drop. Those who need the CSS bond to CSS recordings, please drop your Gmail. Okay, I will give you, don't worry. Please drop, man. Drop inside the discussion group, not inside the chat box. Why you are dropping inside chat group? Please drop it inside the discussion group, right? Your 314 discussion group. Are man. Are you guys are sleeping or what? Okay, 289. We are getting this one. Now let's give it a margin. Okay, it's empty. Okay, now let's tail this image. Let's tail this image. Where is the item image? Let's give it up. Width is going to be 150 pixels. Tiny image. Now let's give it up. Border radius called 5 pixels. Okay, 5 pixels. Cool. Now width is going to be 100%. Why I taken with this would be 100%? Let me leave it. Okay, this is object fit cover. Okay, done. Let's give some styling for the button, guys. Okay, so we have this button. Let's say that border 1 pixel solid gray. Okay, now here I want to say that background color is white. Color is green. And then what should I do? I just have to say that padding top and bottom I want a 10 pixel, left and right I want 40 pixels. Okay, this is how it looks. Go and see this. Okay, let's give it up some border radius. Border radius called 5 pixels. You want to see this, how it looks like. Okay, now we have to add this button on top of this card, guys. Okay, how to add? Basically, we have absolute. Let's relative. Let's see, this position is going to be relative. Position is going to be relative. Okay, then here we have to say that absolute. Position is going to be absolute. Absolute, and here we have to say that which page, let's say that bottom 0. If I maintain the bottom 0, okay, now it's on the top of this image. Now let's say that margin left, let's say that margin left, not this one, margin left is going to be 20 pixels. If I say the 20 pixels, okay, done. Margin bottom minus 10 pixels. Okay, cool. Now it's exactly same. Okay, done, guys. Let's me give it up. This is 22 pixels. Done. We build it perfectly one. Now let's say the display flex. Let's go here. Where is the parent? For the parent, let's say the display flex. Display flex. Okay. Now align items is going to be center. Cool. Now just go back. See. Let's say that justify content. Justify content space between. Yeah. See. Cool, guys. Okay, now we built this perfectly. All right, no issues, guys. Okay, now let's quit up space between. Everything cool's amazing, everything looks amazing. Let's say that it's the width. Where is the image item image? Let's quit up 140. Okay, done. Now let's remove the red color. See how it looks like. Let's observe carefully. So this is how it looks like. We have to say that color is going to be white for pages. Let's me remove this. See, guys. Okay, now we successfully built this type of structure, guys. Okay, this type of structure. At the same time, let's give some it's like a border top, border top, 2 pixels solid gray. Let's give it a border. See, if you see this, how it looks like, we are getting the border. Let's give some padding top. Top and bottom, I want 10 pixels. Left and right, I want 0 pixels. Otherwise, left and right, let's give 5 pixels. Okay, so this is how it looks like, guys. Okay, now this was a cool thing. Let's me give it up. This is going to be 15 pixels. Okay, cool. Now, so this is how it looks like. Now what we will be doing is, let's go back to here, menu.page. Let's take this menu cards. If you go and see how it looks like. Okay, why? Okay, now it's coming, guys. Okay, now we build that within a couple of minutes, guys. Okay, the CSS will take more time, guys. If you do not know the CSS, I'm not responsible for this. I'm saying again. But I'm given each and everything inch to inch, right? How to build this type of structures and everything. This is a positions concept. How to build everything I'm given inside the CSS. Okay, if you want that, just drop your Gmail, then I will give the access, guys. Okay, got it. Now it's a static one, guys. It says OOC. It is going on top of the navbar. Let's give it a jet index. Let's go here. Let's give it up some jet index to a relative. Jet index is going to be -1. I hope this will fix that issue. Yeah, now it's fixed, guys. Okay, see, cool. Now amazing, right? Okay, now this is the recommended one. Now, how to make this dynamic? It's again very easy and simple. Again, we have to fetch the API. Okay, see, instead of here, I no longer need this tailored CSS. Let's go inside this menu, guys. Here, instead of writing like this, map, again, we need to fetch the API, guys. How to fetch the API? So we need to fetch the API inside on top of this, right? On top of this, let's build up const. Then I have to pass. Only 30 more minutes left. I'll conclude this. Swiggy, I'll conclude. Just give me a second, guys. One call is. Just give me a second. Your manager is calling. Session is over or not? Okay. Your manager is calling. I don't know why he is calling to me. Every time he's calling to me. Okay, but let it be. So now instead of doing like this, so first of all, I want to say that it's a menu. Let's take the okay. Let's give it a menu API. First of all, I want to take one variable, right? Use state variable. So let's take up one use state variable const menu array. Okay, how to take this? It's like menu list, comma, and then set menu list. Menu list is equals to use state. Okay, so then I want to import the use state, otherwise you will get the error. Oh, imported, already imported. Great. It is doing our work. Use state inside the work. Let's give up the empty array over here. Now let's write the fetch logic. How to write the fetch logic? If you do not know that, already we taken the fetch logic over here. Where is that? It's a code body. Yeah, let's copy this code. Okay, let's copy this async function. Let me copy this async function. Let me copy the use state also. Let me copy the use state, entire code, use state and async function. Let me go inside the menu.js. Let's go and paste it here, guys. Okay, now it's not Swiggy, it's basically menu API. Oh, menu API. And here also I want to call the menu API. Menu API. Okay, done. Use effect also we have to import. Use effect also. Let's give it up use effect over here. Use effect. Okay, use effect. Done. We imported use effect also. Okay, but we need to change this. Let me remove this command X. Now let's change the path, guys. Let's change the path over here. Let me remove this path. Okay, now we have to change the path. So now which path I want to take, guys? Basically, now let's go and see which path do you want to take. Let's see. Let's go back here. It's a bigger path, guys. Okay, please focus very carefully. I'm teaching you the one more API, guys. Okay, one more API only inside the Swiggy, guys. Let me go back here. See what I'm doing. Please execute the same functionality. Otherwise, you will never get the API. Inspect the page. Go to the network. Fetch HR. Okay, fetch HR. Refresh the page. Scroll top. Now these are the cards. Before clicking on the cards, click on clear console. Now click the cards. Now you get the API. So this is the API, guys. Okay, this is the API. Now inspect this API. Open in new tab. Okay, let me copy this. Let me see. Status code data of 4. Cards of 3. Let's open my cards of 0. Cards of 2. Cards of 3. Info 34. ID DI table 9. And then this is a Tirupati. Okay, locality. Maybe 3.9 ratings. These all are related to the. These all are related to C. These all are related to. If I go back here, it's a DI table 9. Where is the DI table 9? See, if I click on this, see, this first one relates, see, this all the data, that card data is related to only this first box, only for this first box. See, let's see, is there any offers over here? Let's go and see, is there any offers over here? Let's see this. Let's go here. Let me close it up this. Let's close this. Data of 4. Let's open the data of 4. Let's open the cards of 3. Okay, let's cards of 0 open. Let's see the cards of 1. Cards of 1, cards of 4 again. See, open grid elements, 1 grid elements, info with style. Inside is offer 5. Okay, so this is offers. This is offers, guys. Okay, we don't want offers also. Let me close the offers also. We need only regular, right? Let me open this. Group cards, card group, regular, cards, cards of 0, card of 5, batches, not batches, wage only deals. Okay, this is a stop filter, not this one also. Let me close it up this. Let me group cards, close this, open this regular. I made a mistake. Okay. Cards of 2. Let's open the cards of 1. Open this cards of 1. Card dot 4 dot layout of it. This is also not 1. Okay. Cards of, let's open this cards of 3 of 2. Regular. Cards of 19. Cards of 0. See, now we get the data. Here it's a regular. Let me open up this. Not this one. Let's go inside this cards of 2. Card. Item cards, 4 item cards. Okay, it's a mocktails. Mocktails. Titles is mocktails. We don't want the mocktails also. Let me open the first one. Card of 4. It's recommended. Did you got the idea? Finally, we got the recommended one. So total 20 recommended cards. If you open this, now here we have the data. So that means this array I want to fetch. Let me close it up this. Let me close it up this. See, let me refresh the page once again. See guys carefully. Now data for cards of 3. First one is basically entire details of the Swiggy. Second one is offers. Third one is nothing but the menu list. Inside this third one, we have group cards. Inside these group cards, let's open up this group one regular. Let's open this cards of 19. So inside this, inside the cards of 1 or 2. Let's open the 1 first of all. Let's open the cards of 1. Cards of 1. See, here we have the recommended. So that means we have to travel this path again. It's like a tough job for Swiggy UI developers, right? Even we are taking so much of time to build this. Is there any alternative? No alternative. Then we have to travel this path. Let's write the path. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's very, very, very tough work, guys. Seriously. First of all, let me take this. Let me take this URL. Let's go and paste the URL over here. Now let's say that original data. Let's give it up. Console.log of. It's again same thing, guys. API is the same thing. Let's give it up console.log of. Here we have to pass original data dot means this data dot cards of 2. Okay, let me close this. Let's follow card data. We mentioned the data dot cards of 3. Cards of inside is which number I want to mention? I want to mention
alert from Google, password required.
Let me close it up. Inside cards, we need to take this cards of 2. Inside this cards of 2, let me close it up this. Let me okay, close this. Okay, let's close this item cards. Close this. Okay, close this and close this, guys. Okay, now see cards of 2. Let me take the cards of 2. Cards of 2 dot. Now let's go back here. Cards of 2 dot grouped cards. Okay, grouped cards. Let's give it up. Grouped. See, while you are practicing, go as low as possible, guys. Seriously, it is not a concept to teach you. We will be building a big project. This is the same process will be happens inside your developer field also. I think you guys are facing issues, but once you habitize for this, then you will get it. But try to build it once again. Okay, see grouped cards. Then again, card group map. Write carefully. Card group map. GROUP, capital letters, small letters. Take care of this map. Dot grouped map dot, and inside this regular, all capital letters. See, all capital letters. Regular dot. Again, I want to say that cards. Okay, let's give it up the cards. Let's give it up the cards. Again, cards of which card I want to take? I want to take cards of 1. Dot one cards of one dot cards of one dot, not here, cards of one dot card dot. See, it's a cards of one dot card dot card. Again, card dot card. Let's give it up again, one more card. Card dot. Inside this, item cards. Card dot item cards. Finally, we get it, man. Item cards. I'm tired, man. Such a big item cards. CARDS. I think I made a mistake over here. Okay, now this will be item CARDS. CARDS. Okay, now here we get the 20. For fetching this 20, see, by seeing this UI, you have to search where is that recommended cards. You have to search it. Inside this cards up to you have to search it, but you got the idea. Please explore that. It's not a small UI. This is not a small API. Swiggy is the most complex API that I ever seen in my life, guys. As of now, till now, this is the most complex API. I don't know why they build. Please, from anyone, any from this stand up, please go and join inside this Swiggy company. Please change their API. Okay, got it. Now let me see. Now you got the idea how to fetch the API. For fetching that API, see, we get the array, guys. Now let's go and see whether we are getting the array or not inside our page, guys. Okay, let me go back here. Let's go back our page. Let's take it up. Command J, Control C, npm start. Let's start our page. Okay, let's go inside this page, guys. Now we are in the local host 1234. Then we have to travel slash. Let's take the path, guys. Which path do I need to take? I want to take the path of app.js. Where is the app.js? I want to take restaurant 1234. Let me take this path. Let's go back here. We have to mention the path over here. Okay, now inside this page, if you go here, see, we have this data. Let me inspect this page. Console, go to the console. See, oh, we are not batching. Let me refresh the page. Otherwise, go back. See, it is giving the 20 restaurants. What is this 20 restaurants? Let me go and see this info. Oh, not this one, guys, not this one. I think, is there any mistake over here inside this menu.js? Let's go and see this. Console.log of original data.cards of 2. Mini API is also called. Then what's the issue here? Original data.cards of 2. Item cards. I given the perfect one. Then what's the issue? Let me go back here. Let me refresh the page once again. Let's go like this. Let's take item API. Okay, let's queue like this. Okay. Let's queue up the plus over here. I think this works. Even that's not giving the API data. I think, is there any problem inside my API? Wait, use state console.log of items API. Let me do one thing. So let's take this path. Let me control Z, chat. Original data. Okay. Let me take this API. Let's see whether this API is working or not. First of all, let's go and paste it here. Okay, this was working. I think no issues with API. I think, is there anything original data? Cards of 2. Let's go and see this path. Data.cards of 2. Grouped cards, regular cards of 1. Card. Item cards. Okay, finally we get this. My charging was very low. Okay, let's set this first of all. Let's say this menu list. Copy, and let's go and see this. Let's set this first of all. Let me copy this entire one. Copy and paste it here. Now let me log our console.log of our menu list. Let's see whether we are getting the data or not inside the menu list. I'm not sure, guys. Okay, let's go and print it here. Now let's go back and let's see. Okay, now let's go back to this page. Now whenever I'm in this slash resto slash restaurant slash
Yes.
restaurant dot 1234, when I'm on this page. Okay. Oh, why? Okay, card group map. I think it's the issue, guys. Okay, card undefined card group. Okay, we made a mistake with path, guys. Okay, let me check the path once again. I'm not sure about this path. Let me go back here. Let me check the path again. Object of 6. See, data dot cards of 2 dot. Let me close this all the thing. Let me close this from here. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. Cards. Close this. Regular card group map. Close this, guys. Okay, now again close this one also. See, data dot cards of 3, cards of 2 dot grouped card dot card group map, grouped card. Okay, let's go and see this. Grouped cards is cards or card? Only grouped card. That is the issue, guys. Okay, here also I want to say that only grouped card. Okay, now I hope this will work. Let's go back here. See, now we are getting the 20 restaurants over here. If you go and say this, wait, see, now it is showing the 20 restaurants of that. Okay, now we have this data. If you go back, see this, now card info with style. Now this is the data, guys. Okay, finally we get the data. Okay, now let's go here. Now let me remove this. Now let me make the console also. Okay, done. Now we get the data. Now here you just go here. Let me just go here. Instead of doing like this, you can simply say that map. Let's take this and you have to specify that menu list dot map. Menu list dot map. This map will take one anonymous arrow function. Here we have to specify X or Y. Okay, then here we have to specify like this. Then I want to pass return. What should I return? I want to return this menu card. It's as same as that we built at the first time, right? Cards. That is the same thing here also. Fetching the API, then building the card. Okay, this is done, guys. Okay, now we build it. Let's go and see what we are getting. Okay, let's see this. So we are getting this for the 20 times. But I don't want that. But basically what I need is I want a dynamic one. So then I want to pass here. I want to pass one new one, like data is equals to, I want to pass this X to here. Copy. Now we passing this. Now let's go here. Inside this, we have to specify props. First of all, let's prop the props. Okay, and here we have to say that external data equal to X. Why I'm taking this, I already told you in the starting one. Okay, again I want to explain. It's a big tough job, right? I already told that. Okay, now here we have to specify that where is the name here. Let's take the double quotes, sorry, flower bases. First of all, props is pretty common. Props dot data dot. Now what should we need to take? Let's go back here. Inside this API. Where is the API? See, grouped cards, card group, regular cards of 1, card dot see, item cards. Inside the item cards, we have to specify again. It's a see again card dot. Okay, let me go back. See, card. Okay, let's go back. Wait, guys. RR. See, item cards 0 of card dot info. Let's give it up. Card dot info. Such a tough job, yaar, seriously. Card dot info. Info dot name. Now you can specify info dot name, guys. Okay, I hope this will work. If you go back and check it out here, let me go back here. See, Hyderabad chicken dum biryani, chicken tikka biryani, fry piece biryani. We are getting the different names for different one, right? Now let's take the cast also. How to take the cast, guys? let's go and take the cast also. Let's here I want to specify. Okay, same path. Props.data.cod.info up to info is same. Copy and paste it info. Now beside the info, what should I do? What should I specify? I want to specify category cost, price, price, PRIC, right? Price. I want to specify price, but price divided by 100 because that's in the paise. That's in the paise. If you go back here, see now 289 rupees, 319 rupees. Wait, 319 rupees, 309 rupees, 349 rupees. Okay, this is also cool. Now what should we do next, guys? Okay, the next work is nothing but let me go back. We have to take this. We have to take this. I think it's basically service. Here, backbench started. Let's give it a props.data.cod.info up to this is same. cod.info was same. Okay, now let's go back here inside my API. Inside my API, see that's basically image ID in stock variants. Description, yeah, sadly it's a description. Let me copy this description. Let's go and paste it the dot description over here. If you go here, let me go inside the document. Now we are getting the description also. Different description for different pages, right? Different description for different pages, right? Now this is also cool. Now what is the next one, guys? Okay, now let's make this images dynamic. Let's make this images dynamic. Okay, if I want to make the images dynamic, then I want to go here. First of all, let me take this. Copy image address. Okay, this image address I want to paste it inside my mock data. Where is a mock data? Mock data. Earlier we created utils mock data. Inside this, let me go here. Export const menu URL is equals to double quotes. Here we have to specify. See, up to this is same, but we have to change this one. Okay, now I want to export and I want to import here. Inside one, I want to import menu URL. Let's import this. Now here you want to specify where is the image, guys. So we have the image over here. Let me remove this src first of all. Okay, let's keep it up. It's as same as the previous cards. Okay, I think you got the idea, right? What I'm doing, it's as same as the previous, whatever we done for the resto cards. That's the same thing here I'm doing, right? Is there nothing in that, but API changes, path will changes over a period of time. After 2 months, after 3 months, if you're trying to work with the API, if you want to try to work with the Swiggy API, maybe Swiggy API will change, but the concept is same. Don't copy my API. You can copy the API of Swiggy. Okay, got it. Now here I want to specify props.cod.info up to info is same. No, first of all, we have to specify. I want to specify, it's a mock data. Menu URL, copy menu URL plus, then I want to specify props.data.cod.info, copy and paste it info dot image ID, I believe image ID, because I just now seen this image ID. That's exactly image ID. Let's go here. It's basically image ID. What is that? Yeah, here. If you see that, it's basically image ID. Okay, I've taken the image ID. Now, if you see this, if you go back to our page, see different images, different images. Let's fix the width also, because some images have a higher width. Let's fix the width for images. Let's go back here. Style.css. Let's give the random width. Image width. Sorry, height. Let's give it up 150. 150 is very big, guys. Let's give it up 130. 130 will be the perfect. See, different images, different food items, different cards, guys. Okay, now we are getting the recommended 6, right? Okay, cool. Now what is the next one? So as we all know that, guys, today will be the final day for our Swiggy, guys. Okay, so tomorrow let's take a small break. Tomorrow you can just build the required things, whatever we are discussing in this today's session. Okay, build that. Hosting the application, I'll tell you, don't worry, guys. Okay, have some patience. I'll tell you how to host your React application. It's as same as the HTML deployment, but it is slightly changed. That was, the path change. Path we need to change, guys. Don't worry, I'll tell you. Okay, so okay, without wasting our time, let's quickly jump into our session, guys. Just give me a second. I'm going to practice. Yeah, it's a great rivalry today. Just now I seen the match. 50 comes up working right with the town 100. Great rivalry. Let me open our project folder, guys. Let's take our. Is this which one? Yeah, this one, right? Let's open this. Okay, so remove. This is a files we worked earlier, right? Okay, let's go to the app.js. Let me run this first of all, guys. Let's run this. npm start, right? Hit the enter. Well, this works, I'm not sure, but let's check it out. Yeah, it's working perfectly all right, guys. Okay, so what is our next door, guys? Okay, we just seen that React routed on. Whenever I click on this, okay, it's page conversions also happening perfectly all right, guys. The next one is nothing but we builded some URL, right? Some URL, some route called. See, what was that route? That route is nothing but this one, right? Path restaurant slash 1 to 3. Let me copy this route. Let's go and see on this route which content is available. Okay, let me push one slash over here. Okay, hit the enter. Okay, now we are getting the 20 items, right? So this is the route. Okay, now we have to make this route dynamic, guys. How to make this route dynamic? So please observe carefully, guys. This is the end part for this wiki, guys. Okay, if I go and open this wiki over here,
Y.
see, guys. Oh, some image got missed inside this wiki. Okay, so if I go here, if I click on this, see, now it is connected to the next page. Now it is showing the recommended one. This is a recommended 11 items, 11 recommended items it is showing, right? So that is the same thing here. It is showing the recommended items statically for only one restaurant. What was that restaurant? I'm not sure about that restaurant is basically, let's go and check it out. The restaurant ID, it's alpha.js. Let's see inside, not alpha.js. Let me remove this. It's basically menu.js. Inside the menu.js, see, that's ID is nothing but, where is ID? So the ID is nothing but 5581114. So this is a restaurant. I don't know what is the name of this restaurant. So, but this is the ID, guys. If you see this, this is the ID. Okay, this ID restaurant showing the details. Okay, but we have to change this ID to be dynamic. Suppose I'll show you one amazing cool thing, guys. Here, see. Currently, what is the ID over here, guys? Currently, what is the ID over here? The ID is 55811. Let me remove this ID. Let me remove this ID. Now copy the different ID. How to copy the different ID? Let's go inside this wiki, guys. Let's go back here. See, it's a 558. Okay, now let's go back. Go back. Now let's click on Sakiti fonts. So now copy this ID. 21. Let's copy this ID. Let's go and paste this ID. Here, let's paste it. Now let's see in this your documentation. See, now it's a 30 recommended items. 30 recommended items. Let's go and see. Let's take one more ID instead of this ID. Instead of this ID, let's go and take the another ID. Now this time, let's take Spicy Paradise. Let's take Spicy Paradise. It's at 80056. Let me copy this. Okay, let's go and put this inside our API URL. Now let's go and check it out. See, now this time 7 restaurants. Okay, ID changes. This recommended items is also changing. So we have to make that ID to be dynamic, guys. Okay, how to make that ID to be dynamic? Let's observe, focus, guys. Focus carefully, guys. So here, let's partition this URL. Let's partition this URL. How to partition? Let me remove the. Let's put one double quotes. Sorry, one flower base. Do anything with the flower base. Okay, let's give the flower base here. Let's give the flower base here. Okay, and here let's give it up. Beside the is equals to. Let's see that. Beside, oh wait. It's a beside is equals to. We have this ID. Okay, so here let's put one double quotes and let's put one plus. Okay, and let's give it up some space. Give it up one plus. Give it up one double quotes. Okay, so let me remove this. Otherwise, we'll do one thing. Otherwise, it's a confusion, right? Let's do one thing. Okay. Let's take this URL first of all. Let's take this entire URL. Command X. So we can take this URL. You can paste this URL inside the menu. Let's say that const URL. Let's say that const URL is equal to double quotes. Let's put this URL. Okay. So now up to this ID partitioning. Okay, up to this ID. Okay. Let's take this bit. Let's take this end one. Let's take this end one. Let's take this end one. Now let's give it up. This I'll save it as const end URL is equals to double quotes. Let's put here. This is the end URL. Now we have the ID over here. What is the ID, guys? This is ID. Let me take this ID. Command X. Okay. Let's put the ID over here. Okay. Let's go here. Const ID is equal to, and just been partitioned, right? Let me put this ID over here. Now here, let's pass here inside this fetch. Let me remove this, guys. Okay, it's already JavaScript code. We don't want to paste flower bases. Okay, now we can pass URL plus. Okay, then ID. This is the ID. Copy this ID. Copy ID and paste the ID over here. ID plus. Then end URL. Let me copy this and paste the end URL over here. So why I just partitioned means because we want to take this ID dynamic. That's why I partitioned. End URL and URL is static, same, but ID changes every time whenever I click the button. Okay. So now if you go and check it, this one and same thing, both are same, guys. If we refresh the page, same thing, right? Now let's make this ID to be dynamic, guys. How to make this ID to be dynamic? First of all, let's go here, guys. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so this ID to be make the dynamic. So okay, let's go back to our app.js, guys. Okay, now this is very important. Please focus carefully. So here, let's remove this 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is a static one. Let's remove this 1, 2, 3. Let's give it up colon ID. Let's give it up colon ID, guys. Okay, please careful. Let's give it up colon ID, or you can give it up res ID. Whatever name that you want, you can take any name that you want, but colon is important. After colon, you have to give the ID. Let's give the ID over here. Now we give it the ID over here. Now let's go back to our menu.js, guys. Okay, let's go inside the menu.js. Inside the menu.js, what you have to do, guys. Okay, here let's go here inside this. Okay, let's say that I will tell you one more hook, guys. What was that hook? There is one more important hook. What was this? Let's see. Before going to this, let's move to our code body. Inside this code body. Okay. So now what is happening inside this wiki, guys? Whenever I click on any card, it is moving to the next page. So this card having one link, right? Link or anchor tag. So let's build up link for our card, guys. So this is a card I'm returning over here. So let me take this card. Let's give it up link. Okay, let's paste it here. Now, is this link is imported or not? Let's go and see. Is this link is important or not? I'm not sure, guys. No, link is not imported. Let me import the link first of all. Link from the React router downwards. Okay. Now here, let's man. If you use the link, then we have to specify 2 over here. 2 over here is equals to flower base. And inside the flower base, what should I mention, guys? Okay, what should I mention? Okay, now let's see. Inside the flower base, let's mention that. First of all, whatever the path we mentioned over here, whatever the path you mentioned inside the app.js, let me take this entire path. Copy this path. Copy. Let's go inside this menu.js, not menu.js, code body. Let's paste it up here. Okay, see, guys. Now, accept this ID. Let's take this resto. Okay, let's take this. Let's put here. Okay, now let's grab this in a double quotes. Okay, now here you can take one plus symbol. Okay, beside this, you can pass instead of ID, we have to specify that it's basically, you know, it's x dot info dot id, guys. Okay, we have to specify. I think it's showing the error. What is the issue? Let me remove this flower base. Let me remove this one as well. Okay, what's the issue, guys? Do I need to push this entire code in a flower base? Okay, let me push this in a flower base. Yeah, now it's worked. Okay, it's a JavaScript code, right? Okay, it's a JavaScript code. I want to put like this. Okay, so why I'm taking this x dot info dot id, guys? Why? Because of we have the x over here. Inside this x, we have the object. Okay, which object? Let's go and see which object that was. Let's go inside document. Let's go back, guys. So first of all, let's see which document. Okay, inspect console. See inside this array, we have this object. Okay, inside this object, info dot id, x dot info dot id 356936, guys. Okay, this id we have to dynamically pass to our menu card. Okay, this id. So now we given the id over here. Let's see, we given the x dot info dot id. Now it's nothing but restaurant slash id. Okay, this id, whatever we pass this id dynamically, this id will dynamically will be comes here, guys, into this id, guys. Okay, now this id we have to capture inside our menu.js. Now we have an important hooks, guys. That hooks is nothing but basically this is a use params, guys. Let me import params. Okay, params. This params, let's put one use params. Okay, this is another type of hook, guys. Wherever if you see that use, if it is a use starting with use, then it is a hook. Okay, we discussed 3 types of hooks. One is the use state hook, one is the use effect hook, one is the use params. Right now we discussing. Okay, what is the need of this use params, guys? Okay, this use params is basically which will copy the id, from our url, guys. Okay, see, now let's go. Right now you cannot able to understand. Once we move inside the output page, then you will get idea. Okay, so now use params, please import this. It's a static work, guys. There is no special documentation on this. It's a static work. We have to do like this. Okay, for fetching the id. So now we taking a use params over here. Now let's go below, guys. Now here, instead of like this, let me put one curly braces over here. Okay, now here you have to use that use params. Inside is use params, leave it as empty. Now this id we are passing to here, guys. Okay, this id we are passing to here. Now let's go and see. Now our card is purely dynamic, guys. Okay, see inside the card body we given the link over here. Okay, got it? First of all, see the functionality, then I will tell you what is happening behind the scenes. Okay, let's go and see. I hope no issues. Let's go back, refresh the page, guys. Okay, see, whenever I click on this, let's see whether the required page is opening or not. Now it's a Pizza Hut. 20 elements, Pizza Hut, 20 elements, recommended elements is opening, right? Let's go back. Whenever I click on this, now it's opened. Cannot read properties undefined reading length. I think it's maybe issue inside the API. Okay, let's leave it as. Let's click on this. Okay, now it's a 4. Okay, that means doesn't have any recommended items for this Perambur Sri Srinivasa restaurant as of now, because it says Perambur Sri Srinivasa restaurant is special in breakfast. That's why now it's a evening, right? Evening. That's why they don't have any recommended. So that's DI table. This will always open morning, afternoon, night. Okay, this will show you 4 items, 4 recommended items. Let's go back here and then left click on the pulse. See, okay, again this is also not showing the recommended items. Okay, let's go and click on the KFC will always open. See, 20 items, 20 recommended items. Okay, images with items as well. Okay, so this is how to make our app to be dynamic, guys. So this is the end for our session, guys. Now let's see what is happening over here. Now if you see this, let's go back here. Whenever I click on any restaurants like Chili's restaurant, whenever I click on this, now it's the port is localhost 1234. Okay, localhost 1234. Whenever I click on this, immediately restaurant and id is added 8710. Okay, now 8710 id, inside that id we have these recommended items, guys. Okay, got it? Now this id will be taken. Use params. What is the need of use params, guys? Use params is basically a person. He will take only id from the url. We have this url. Inside this url we have 8710. But this use params, we have this use params. Where is the use params? Inside the menu.js, we have the use params over here. This use params person having a nature, it will take ID number, only ID number from the URL, guys. Okay, that is ability this use state hooks have. Okay, use params hooks have. Okay, now it will take that, it will store inside this ID. Now this ID we are dynamically passing to here, guys. Okay, where we are passing to here. Okay, one ID changes, content changes, ID changes, content changes. Okay, now let's go back to our code body. Here what we are saying, guys, here we are saying that inside the link. Okay, let's go inside the link. Here we are saying that restaurant.x.info.id. So I'm importing this ID from our object. See, I'm taking the ID over here. This ID will be passed to this app.js here. This ID will be again take over by this card body. Sorry. Let me remove this. Let's see wherever we pass this ID, right? ID. Okay, this ID use params will take this ID and it will store inside this use ID. Okay, use params, guys. Suppose if I mentioned res ID over here, suppose if I mention my name Prashant, if I mention the Prashant ID over here, then I want to copy this ID from here. And I want to mention this same ID inside my params also. Let's put this, and you have to use here also. Okay, so this use params will always focus root URL. Where is the root URL? This is the root URL. It will take beside the colon part. Okay, if it is a colon, beside the colon is nothing but ID. It will point out only ID. It will never point out restaurant. Use params never point out. Use params only need this parent ID. Wherever colon is presented, beside colon text is the, okay, let me remove this. Beside colon text is the params field, params support. Okay, got it. Now let's go and see, guys. Now we successfully built this. Let me go back here. So now we build it. Okay, let's give it up. This is in the blue color, right? How to remove this? Can anybody tell inside the short box, guys, how to remove that? That's basically, what is the class name of that? I'm not sure about that class name. That's basically card, right? That's basically card body. What is the class name? Class name is called a box. Okay, box. Let's go inside the style.css. Let's see where is the box. Okay, here is a box, guys. Okay, let's say that. How to remove? Anybody tell me inside the short box, guys? As we all know that, right? Text decoration none, Anjali. Exactly. Text decoration none, Anjali. Text decoration none. Yes, Anjali, you are right. Then if you go and see this, still it is in the same page. Tell me if it's a page. Oh, why it's in the same? Why it's in the same, man? Color black. Okay, now it's cool, right? But why it's saying like this? Still. Text decoration none. I say the text decoration none. Let me take these two things. Okay, let's go it up inside our code body. Do I need to give that class name for this codeflex? Let's go and see inside this codeflex. Let's go inside this codeflex. Style.css. Where's the codeflex? Okay, so I want to give like this. Okay, let me take this command C. Okay, let's go inside the hotel food image. Let's give it up here. Hotel name, let's give here. Ratings, let's give here. Cuisines, let's give here. I think this will work. Place also, let's give here. And cast, basically we have the cast also. Still it's not removed. Why? Still it's not removed, right? Text decoration is none means anchor tag will remove that, right? But why it's happening? Let me do one thing. Dash done none. Solid. None. Will this work, right? But why it's not working? Okay, but let it be, guys. Maybe I messed up with any class names. Please take care of that, guys. Okay, please take care of that. But as of now, we built it successfully. Ratings working. Cool. Now let's refresh. Then search bar. If I type for any chicken. Oh, no restaurants matched with chicken. Let's type, let's keep it up any different name called spicy. Spicy. See, one restaurant got matched. So this is also working. Now, if you want to mention about page, so let's go back here. See, now if you want to go to the about page, contact page, help page, every page is working. Now let's go back here, guys. Okay. Let me refresh the page. Okay. Now everything is working. At the same time, if I click on this, it is moving to the, okay, I think this doesn't have any restaurant items. Okay, items. Let's go back here. Let me use the page. Okay. So now, is Swiggy close to the site? Oh, Swiggy working. Let's go back, refresh the page. Why it's not working? Let me close it up this. Let's open our command J npm start. Hit the enter. Okay, now it's working, guys. Okay, sometimes live problem issues. Okay. Build the top scroller. Yeah, you are making my life so much of complex. This scroller you need. Do you want this scroller? Do you want this scroller? How to build up this scroller? Let me take a different place. Let me take Nellore. Do you want this scroller? So now I need to build this scroller for you. Okay, if you demand me, what should I do? Then again, I need to fetch the API. It's a tough job, right? Okay, but let's build it up, guys. It's a very, very easy work. As you wish, let's go and build up the this portion also, this scroller part you need, right? Okay, so then it's the best offers for you here. We have here the best offers for you. First of all, let's go inside my code body, guys. Let's go inside this code body. Inside this code body, we have this code body. Here we have h1 tag. So let's copy this. Let's put it up here. See, now here we have to specify best offers for you. Let's take this best offers for you. Let's take this copy. Let's go and paste it here. Okay, best offers for you. So first, if you go and check it out inside our page, so it's the best offers for you. We have the text, right? So below this text, we have the cart scroller. We need a scroller, right? First of all, if it is a scroller, so then go and create one best file, best.js. Inside this import React. It's a kind of tough job, Rod. You are making my life so much complex, but let it be. I'll build for you. Command Z. Okay, hit the enter. Now, what we do next? Okay, let's create one functional component. Let's name it as best card. Okay, const best card. Card is equals to return div, right? Inside this div, we have to pass one more div, guys. Inside this div, let's pass one image. So inside this, let's give up a class. Okay, let's give up a class name for this. Class name, let's give them this is a best card. Okay, BC. I'll name it as BC because best card, right? Okay, I'll name it as only BC. And here you have to specify. It's a B-I. Let's give it a class name. B-I. Okay, B-I means like image. Okay, best image. Let's give it a SRC over here. So inside the SRC, we'll copy this image from. Okay, let's copy this image. Copy image address, right? Let's copy and paste it here. Okay, now what we should do next, guys. Okay, so now let's create one more functional component here. Const best flex. Flex is equals to. Okay, here I want to say that return. Inside this, let's give it a class name called bflex. Stands for best flex. Okay, bflex. Now here you can pass this functional component. Let me copy this name and let's give it up. Okay, let's give it up like this. Now it passes the name, right? Let me pass 5 images. Let me pass command C, command V. Let's pass like 5 images. Okay, same image I'm passing over here. Now let's go and see. Let's pass this. Let's export this best flex. Let's export this best flex. Export it from here. default best flex. Let's export it. Now let's go and import inside our card body. So let's go here. Let's import first of all. Import best flex. Okay. Now here we have to specify the best flex. So card flex component we specified here. Now we have to specify best flex. Best flex. Okay. Now let's go and see will this available or not. See. Now bigger images are available. Let's customize the images first of all. Let's customize the images. Let's go and customize the images. Let's give it up. We already given the class name called, what is that? BI. Let's take this BI, copy. Okay. Let's go inside the style.css. Here we have to specify huge code. So now here I want to specify height, width. Let's take the width first of all. Width, I'll take the 200 pixels. Not 200, let's make it as 350. Okay. Height, let's give it a height called 300 pixels. Okay. Let's go and see. So this is not looking good. Let's make it as 270, and here we have to pass 400. Will this go? I think this will looks good. Yeah, even will made this 240. Yes, exactly same. Yeah, card size. Okay. Now let's increase some width, 420. Yeah, cool. Now just move this side by side. How to move this side by side? Let's go here. Let's give it up on class name. We already given class name for this card flex. Okay, bflex. Let's check the bflex. Let's go inside this style.css. Let's paste here. Then you have to say the display flex. Okay, display flex. Then we have to give some margin here. Margin is going to be 10 pixels. Done. So this is how it looks like. But okay, this is how it looks like. But say that we have to specify one more thing, that is the overflow X auto. Okay, if you specify this, now this is how it looks like. See, it's a scroller. We are getting this scroller, right? How easy and simple. We made it within a couple of seconds, right? How easy. So, but this scroller, I don't want this scroller. I don't want this scroller. If I don't want this scroller, then what should I do now? Then what should I do now if I don't want this scroller? I think that's a BI flex. Copy and paste here. It's basically WebKit scroller. WebKit scroll bar. Scroll bar. Display none. I hope this will work. Yes, is this working right? Yeah, now it's perfectly working, right? How cool it was. Amazing, right? How cool.